Hello my friends, if you are new, my name is Kayla from Chromatic Crochet and today we are at the cabin. As you can tell, we have the cozy cabin vibes to enjoy this weekend. It is cold up here, you guys. Oh, it has been a chilly one and I'm actually really excited for the cozy cabin vibes. And of course, we are going to crochet and knit this weekend. We are going to be up here for a couple of days. It is Saturday morning at 8:30, so we have all day today and all day tomorrow to get some work done. And guys, I brought a big bag of projects. My plan this weekend is to finish at least one whip or work in progress. So the first whip we are working on is my V-stitch sweater. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this project has been haunting me for a little while. I have been putting it off a lot, and I figure I'm gonna be cozied up in the cabin where it's cold. I think working on a big cozy sweater project would be nice, and we are so close, you guys. We just have to finish the sleeves and do the cuffs and we're done. I just have not had the motivation to do it, so I'm forcing myself to have the motivation to do it, if you know what I mean. So, for those of you who have not seen it yet, here it is. Okay, super big cozy sweater. I am kind of trying to make this in the size extra large just because I like my sweaters to be comfy, cozy, and big on me. I think this one's a large, but I wanted an extra large sweater to throw on and just cuddle up in the cold months. And I love the colors so much. These were actually from a Lion brand mandala cake. I can't remember the color name, but I'll put it on the screen if you're interested. And what I did is I separated all the colors into individual balls. And now they're all kind of falling apart right now because they've just been floating in the bottom of this bag for who knows how long. But that is what we're doing today. We have this sleeve, which literally has half a row on it attached. And I think the sleeve's a little bit longer. I know one of them's a little longer than the other because for the last crochet and chat video I worked on it and I only worked on one sleeve. Yeah, so we've got this back sleeve's a little longer. But we are getting down to the last maybe 10 rows, if that. Maybe more like 5 rows, and then the cuffs. Now, I did bring other projects to work on, but I'm not even gonna show you guys. I'm not even gonna get excited about them because this is the only thing I'm touching until it's done. And then we get to dive into the other projects because the other stuff is like a reward, you know? This is work right now. It feels like work. Now, I am planning on making a tutorial on how to do the V-stitch raglan sweater. I will not be changing colors every row again. Like, as cute as it is, I just can't do it. It has taken so long just switching colors, especially once you get to the sleeves because it's just like 30 or whatever V-stitches and then you're switching colors and it's just a lot, and trying to like evenly space them out, and yeah, it's been a lot. It was a nice experiment, but I don't think I'll be doing it again. I did buy the yarn that I'm gonna use for the tutorial, and it's kind of I don't want to say self-striping, but it changes color gradually. It does its own thing. So I think that'll look good in the V-stitch, but I don't know. This needs done this weekend. So I've got everything I need in this bag and we will start that very, very soon. But before we go downstairs where it's warm and there's a fire and it's cozy, because up here it's kind of really cold and I don't want to be up here, we do have something very special to do up here, and it involves our morning cabin coffee. Guys, if you've seen my other cabin vlogs before, you know how much I love my cabin coffee. I love coffee in general, don't get me wrong. I probably have at least 1 cup of coffee a day. I'm trying to cut back to 1 caffeinated beverage a day, but it's always a coffee in the morning. A hot coffee with Chobani creamer is my go-to. But anyways, we have a first sip of the day sponsor, you guys. Our sponsor for today is Snailworks Crochet. And this sponsor said, I've been watching your channel for a couple of months now, and I just want to say keep up the good work. Your videos are super great to watch while I crochet, and you're definitely the next up-and-coming crochet channel. That last bit warms my heart. You are so sweet. Thank you so much for your sponsorship and just sharing your prosperity with me and my coffee addiction and just helping me keep this content running. And yeah, you're just great. You're awesome. So thank you very much, Snailworks Crochet. This first sip of coffee is in your honor, my friend. Cabin coffee. Let's see if this holds up to the cabin coffee standard. That just warms my bones. Wow. I just drank half of that cup in like 30 seconds. It is the perfect temperature. So good. So good. Anyways, we are gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna start working on this. We're gonna enjoy the cozy fire vibes. I have some fresh sourdough bread that I baked in the last video that we get to open together and see how it turned out. And we're just gonna hang out. And I will update you guys when there's something interesting. That's the plan. Are you ready to go crochet? Are you ready to go crochet? Oh, I think that's a yes. I think that's a yes. Oh, I think that's a yes. Oh, I think that's a yes. Okay, let's go crochet. Let's go. Go on. Alrighty guys, I'm about to get comfy cozy on this little rocking chair. Husband's gonna fix up the fire so it's popping bright. And I forgot to tell you guys that I will be listening to my audiobook. My goal is to finish it while we're up here. I have about 6 hours left and I've been listening to Fourth Wing, which it's not horrible. Is it my favorite book ever? No, but I might have to read the second one, you know? That is the plan, and let the crocheting begin.
Look at that. That fire.
I've gotten a good couple rows done on our sweater, but I think it is time for some breakfast, so we are gonna go slice our sourdough bread. Here she is. This is the everything but the bagel seasoning loaf. She's a little soft because it was in a Ziploc bag, but I think it'll toast up really nice. And now you know what? Not too bad. It smells super yummy. Ooh, that's a kind of ugly avocado.
Is it?
A little bit. It's okay, I'll cut away the ugly. Now that, my friends, is a good looking cabin brekkie, if I do say so myself. I was really worried about this bread, but it turned out really good. It didn't rise like it normally does, but still good bread. I'm gonna work on my sweater. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to finish one of the sleeves and then do the other sleeve exactly the same way instead of doing them both simultaneously like I have been. I think that's the plan. Alrighty, here's the current status of the sleeve. Okay, we have a little bit of length, and I'm gonna steam block it, it'll stretch out a little bit too, but they're currently both the same length, so I'm gonna finish one of them to see how we like it. I'm thinking 6 more rows and then the cuff, because they have some good stretch to them. The husband put more wood on the fire and it is popping off, guys. How cozy is
How
that?
much a dog loves sticks?
A lot?
A lot. Like, almost as much as a ball.
That's impressive.
I know.
So I got the sleeves to the end of like the V-stitch part. I need to do the cuff. And as you can tell, I kind of went in a little bit for a more fitted cuff because I realized this is the only crochet hook I brought. And I think for like this cuff, I used like a 4 or 4.5. And this is a 5.5. So I'm just gonna do a single crochet back loop only cuff. If it's not tight enough, I will try a slip stitch, and I hate doing slip stitch ribbing. But if that doesn't work, we might have to finish it at home, but I'm hoping that just a single crochet back loop will work. I guess we'll find out together. Look guys, we finished a sleeve. I thankfully did not have to do slip stitch ribbing. This is just single crochet back loop only. I think it turned out lovely. We're gonna finish the other cuff really quick and then weave in our ends and we will be done. All right, my friends, I have some very good news. Sleeves are finished. I just have to weave in all my ends and we will try it on and see how it looks together. Alrighty guys, we did it. I weaved in all of my ends and they were a considerable amount and I'm glad we're done. So we can go try it on. Are you guys ready for this? Guys, we finished our sweater. I am honestly so happy that we are done. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It is definitely giving cozy, chilly vibes. And as much as I complained about having to change colors every row, I think the effect it gave it is so pretty. Like, would you believe me if I told you this is V-stitch? Like, it's just kind of gorgeous. I'm kind of obsessed. It fits me really great. It's very comfy. I like the size of the neck. I like how long it is. I don't know if it's quite extra large because the hem made it kind of tight, but it does have a good bit of size and poof to it. The sleeves, they'll get a little longer once I block them, but they have good stretch. Yeah, guys. Okay, I'm happy. It's almost 1, so we've already finished one project in like 5 hours that we've started this vlog, so I'm pretty happy with us. I think the plan right now is to eat some lunch, and the husband and I are gonna play a board game and just hang out. And then later today, I think I'm gonna get started on my next project, which I will show you guys what that is. I'm sure you've seen it before if you have watched previous videos. She's in here, and this project is a knitting project that I have been enjoying. And this is, it doesn't look like much, but it's very scrunched up on here and it's pretty big size-wise. But it is a shawl wrap thing. This is like this is the second time I've followed a knitting pattern and not just a tutorial, but it is a free pattern called the palette shawl, but it's more of a wrap to me. Anyways, that's what this is. It's pretty simple patterning, but still new to me, and I am doing color changes currently on yellow, but it's just gonna be these 3 colors, and I'm gonna play around with some like different size stripes and blocking, just kind of vibe in with it. And this yarn is so soft. I'm using, it's all from Hobby Lobby, and I got it all on clearance, so it's all got the clearance tag. But this is Yarn ID. It is 80% acrylic, 20% polyamide, so it's really soft. And I'm also using this, the red is this rustic romantic kind of tweed-esque blend, and it is 85% acrylic and 15% hemp. And then the white is also that yarn ID. But yeah, that is what we are working on next. But for now, I want a break from crafting and I would like to eat lunch and just play a game with the hubby. We're gonna play a game called Cascadia. It's a board game. I don't know if I called it a board game, but it's a board game. And we have owned it for over a year and we still haven't played it yet. So we are going to play it today for sure, which I'm pretty excited about. Yeah, that's the plans so far.
Oh, I made a mess.
Cute. Okay.
More bear.
Okay. Guess I'm going here. I'm gonna place that here and get one of these. And I'm gonna place maybe here.
Oh, I like this.
It's okay, I only have one elk too. I suppose I better keep running with my salmon.
Dang, honey. Rude as hell. Oh, well, I drew a salmon anyway. Oh, well, that's not terrible. But I better go like this. Put my bear there, get my bear pair, and put this right here, and I'm gonna keep my salmon that aren't really salmoning very well. Right there. No good.
I broke the cookies. Time for round 2. The cookie redemption. So after playing our second round of our game, I took a nap because I was really tired. We watched Prince of Egypt as our nap movie. Chef's kiss. The soundtrack in that movie is so good. Just putting that out there. I had leftover pizza for dinner, and we were gonna watch Walk the Line, which is about Johnny Cash, and I get my knitting. That's all.
Hello, ma'am. I'm from Home Equipment Company over on Summer, and we have a lot of nail colors.
We just finished Walk the Line, which was the movie about Johnny Cash. And it was really good. I enjoyed it. I think I have a new appreciation for Johnny Cash.
They slapped my dried up carcass in the county jail.
Fun fact, the famous Johnny Cash song, Ring of Fire, was not written by Johnny Cash. I didn't know that. It's written by June Carter. So I learned something. We're gonna watch The Gladiator. I've never seen it, but it has Joaquin Phoenix in it. And we really enjoyed watching him in this movie. So we should watch another. It's already 9, but I took a nap, so I've got a little more energy in me. Also, I worked on this a good bit. I made a little bit of progress, I think noticeable progress. I still want to do a couple more rows of white, and then I'm going to switch back to the red and do a big old chunk of red. Very nice. Also, my hair is crazy.
Honey, this is gonna give you some Way of King vibes.
Got a man and his fire. That's nice. Good morning, everyone. It is cold, but the doggy needs to go out. So she's wandering around right now. As you can tell, we're repping the new sweater today. I honestly really like it. So I had to cover my little ears because it's cold. Today my plans are to knit and finish my audiobook. Later I want to walk back in the forest. So yesterday those clips I showed you were me and my husband walked back into the forest. The forest is right next to the cabin, obviously we're in the woods. And there is a walking trail, and I've been walking this trail for years, but at the end of this trail there is a creek and a really big beautiful tree, and I really want to go hang out there. Like, it's my spot. And we tried to go there yesterday, but the path is overgrown by these tiny little bushes. And they're like little sticks that just stand straight up in the air, and they're really annoying. So I think today we're gonna take some garden snippers and go clear the path so that way we can get back in there. But part of me feels bad for like snipping up the woods, but at the same time, like, it's supposed to be a path and I would like to keep it a little path. It's just nice being able to get back in there. So I think that's the plan. Kind of hike back in there. I think we're gonna bring little snackies and just go hang out back there for a while. Granted that the day gets warmer, but it's only 8 a.m. so that's why it's cold. I'm gonna go collect the dog and go inside where it's warm. The past 2 nights I've been here, I've been having these really like kind of stress dreams. Not the vibe, but it's okay. I'm just glad to be awake. I'm glad that it's morning, and I'm glad I get to hang out with you guys, and I'm glad I get to knit. Could be worse. Alright, let's go find that dog. All right, my friends, we just ate our brunch. It's like 11:20, so pretty brunchy. And we're gonna play another round of Cascadia, the game we learned yesterday. It's pretty fun. We are enjoying it so far. While we play, I'm going to work on this silly little thing that I started yesterday. It's literally just a granny square, double-stranded, with the yarn left over from this sweater. And I'm thinking maybe I'll just make like a big one and turn it into a pillowcase. That way I don't have scrap yarn. And I didn't bring any other like crochet projects. I only have knitting projects, so started a little crochet project.
What I'm gonna do is
Why so like, there's gotta be less fish because this is the 3rd game we've played and there's just not as many fish.
I know, professional, picking out the wrong stuff. All right. Elk or fox?
Quite the choice. I'll do this. We are hiking into the forest to get to our super secret fort. Is it a fort, honey? It's a fort. And we're gonna clear a path. So we've packed our bag. Honey's got big clippers. And hopefully it's not too much of a challenge. Silly! We gotta cross here. And this is why you get yourself a man with tools. There she is, our fort tree. Yogi found a stick. Well, we watched the entire movie of Aladdin and we still haven't even finished the perimeter of the puzzle. Look how big this puzzle's gonna be.
What we want to do is to get some hot coals in there. Because that's what keeps the fire hot. Get a little airflow.
We were both getting puzzle back from doing our puzzle. So now we started a fire. And we're gonna finish our movie Gladiator. And I'm gonna knit. And at some point we're gonna make food. Shouldn't be too hard, we're doing steak and bag salad.
And rice.
And rice.
That's it.
Would you look at that? How is it? Ooh. Very nice. Okay, we ate dinner and now we're finishing the Gladiator. And instead of knitting, I am going to use the heating pad on my hands and rest them because I am starting to feel the amount of knitting I've been doing. Okay guys, we are gonna make some s'mores. That's right. We have Moa's plate, okay? S'mores.
It's exciting.
But we are not using your typical marshmallow. These are gourmet marshmallows and they're toasted coconut flavor. So I'm going to do my best to cook one of these up. Look at that, it's got like the coconut on there.
Ooh, they're soft.
Yep.
Ooh.
So we're gonna do our best and make us some s'mores.
Also, you're doing a great job on roasting that bad boy. I would have.
Fried it?
It would be on fire right now.
Droopy.
It's a mess.
Look at that. It's way melty.
That's incredible. Yeah.
The toasted, oh my gosh.
Oh, there's bits of coconut in there.
I need my water. Take 2, marshmallow. I'm gonna try to cook it faster, so it's less gooey on the inside and crunchier, crispier on the outside.
Crunchy crispy.
All right, here we go. I'm just toasting the coconut some more.
Oh yeah, that looks nice.
Look at that. Oh, she's sliding. She's sliding, but she looks good.
Nice and toasty. She's about to taste the second one.
A little less drippy, a little more crisp. Okay, look at that big old hunkin' slice of chocolate. Okay.
Like an explosion. Okay, this beats the other one. Are s'mores as big of a thing in other countries? I'm pretty sure they're not.
I don't know.
If you're from another country, let us know if s'mores are big there. And if not, start doing it. It's amazing.
Yeah, if you've never had a s'more before, you're missing out. Oh, you just need some pets. You just need some pets. Good morning, everyone. That gurgling you hear is the coffee machine. It's about 8 o'clock. We've got a fire. We've got coffee on the way.
There it is.
There it is. And I'm gonna knit for a little while. And then I think I'm gonna do some drawing. I've had a drawing project I've been wanting to work on. But my iPad has to charge, so we're gonna wait a little bit. So we're gonna start with some knitting. That's the cabin in the back. I don't know if I've introduced you properly. This is the family cabin. It's red. It's pretty nice. Yeah, it almost looks like a green screen behind me, but I promise it's there. Anyways, yeah, just wanted to show this off real quick. I have to end the video because we have to go clean and pack because we're going home today. That is the life of cabin weekend, is it must always come to an end at some point. So I think we got some good work done. We finished a sweater, which took us like 2 or 3 months. Should not have taken that long. And I got some good work done on my knitting. We played some board games, hiked in the woods a couple of times, spent a lot of time by the fire. We had hot cocoa, we did s'mores, we watched movies. I don't know what more you need from a cabin weekend. I didn't, however, finish my audiobook, but I have an hour left. I'm like right at the end. I'm gonna finish it on the drive home. That'll get done. I'll let you know my thoughts in the next video. I'll probably read the second one. I like it. That's all I have to say. If you made it this far in the video, drop a leaf emoji down in the comment section below. I like seeing who made it to the end, and it helps me out on my channel if you leave a comment. Or if you don't want to comment that, you can comment whatever the heck you want. You can tell me what you're up to, what you did while you watched this video, if you're working on a project. If you liked this video, let me know your thoughts. Tell me the tea, whatever it is, in the comments below. I love talking to you guys. And with that being said, I must go. So I love you all. I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, my friends. Welcome, my friends. If you are new, my name is Kayla from Chromatic. You have to sit down, dog.